we're joined by the incredibly insightful Eloise.
Thanks for having me, Noah. It's a truly fascinating, if not disturbing, topic we're about to explore.
Indeed. Today, we're peeling back the layers on the chilling dynamic between identical twin brothers, Silas and Elias Finch. Their story is one of a master manipulator and a tormented participant whose intertwined lives fueled a decade of terror along the Arkansas River. Eloise, what initially drew you to this particular case?
Well, Noah, the psychological complexity of identical twins, especially when one is a clear orchestrator and the other a participant, is incredibly compelling. It forces us to confront questions about influence, free will, and how a shared traumatic past can twist individuals into something truly horrific.
That's a powerful point, Eloise, and it brings us directly to the core of today's discussion, the twisted artistry of Silas and Elias Finch. Silas, in particular, seemed to view these horrific acts through a very specific, warped lens. Can you elaborate on how he perceived his crimes as a form of art?
Absolutely, Noah. Silas Finch was the manipulative mastermind, and he genuinely saw the murders as his art. It wasn't just a justification, it was his driving force. He had this profound contempt for what he called unsculpted chaos, which was evident in his reaction to a junkyard, for instance. He felt a need to impose his artistic vision on the world, no matter how grotesque.
So it was less about the act of murder itself and more about the creation, the transformation of chaos into his own twisted order.
Precisely. His sculptures were not just random acts of violence, they were grotesque representations of his victims. He literally turned their deaths into a physical, tangible form of art. And to document this process, Silas meticulously kept a journal detailing each murder, which Elias later confirmed during his confession.
That's chilling. And Elias, the quiet enforcer, how did he fit into this artistic vision? Was he a collaborator or more of a tool?
Elias was undeniably a tool, Noah. He was under Silas's complete control, forced to carry out the physical acts of murder. Their relationship, as we know, was marked by a shared traumatic past, but Silas was the favored child, and Elias became the instrument for Silas's twisted plans. He was a pawn in Silas's macabre gallery.
It sounds like Silas didn't just manipulate Elias into committing crimes, but into participating in his art as well.
Exactly. Elias revealed during interrogation the extent of Silas's manipulation, describing how Silas orchestrated every detail of the murders and used him as a pawn. It wasn't a partnership. It was a master-apprentice dynamic, if you can even call it that, where the art was born from coercion and terror.
The investigation must have uncovered a lot of physical evidence of this artistry, beyond just the victims themselves.
Indeed, Ginny and her team uncovered a hidden workshop where Silas created his sculptures. They found sketches and detailed plans for the murders, which further solidified the idea that these were not impulsive acts, but carefully conceived artistic projects.
And the journals, you mentioned them earlier. Were there multiple or just Silas's?
There were actually two crucial journals, Silas's, which detailed his artistic process, and another found in the junkyard, which provided a chilling account of the murders from Elias's perspective. This second journal truly revealed the depth of Silas's control and Elias's tormented participation.
So we have Silas's perspective of his genius and Elias's perspective of his torment, both documented. It's a horrifying dual narrative.
It is, and the investigation even pieced together their history, including a traumatic childhood memory that inspired Silas's very first sculpture, which he called the Silent Bird. This shows how deeply rooted his artistic pathology was, stemming from their broken home and abusive father.
The origins of this dark art, then, were sown in their childhood. How did Silas present this art during the trial?
During the trial, Silas remained utterly arrogant. He claimed his murders were acts of artistic genius, showing no remorse, only a profound belief in his own twisted vision. He truly believed he was creating something significant, albeit horrifying.
And Elias's defense, I imagine, focused on the manipulation he endured.
Yes, Elias's defense highlighted the psychological abuse and manipulation he suffered at Silas's hands. It was a stark contrast to Silas's self-aggrandizing claims, painting a picture of a victim himself, albeit one who participated in unspeakable acts.
It's a case that truly blurs the lines between art and atrocity, and the roles of perpetrator and victim within a single shared madness.
Indeed, the jury ultimately found both twins guilty, bringing an end to the terror, but the psychological scars, especially for Ginny, the detective, remained. Silas's final smug smile, even after conviction, served as a haunting reminder of the darkness she had confronted and the chilling nature of his art.
Eloise, this has been an incredibly deep dive into a truly disturbing case. The way Silas Finch twisted the concept of art into something so grotesque, and how Elias was ensnared in that vision, really highlights the darkest corners of human psychology and the profound impact of trauma.
It truly does, Noah. It leaves us pondering how a shared history can lead two individuals down such drastically different yet intertwined paths of horror, with art as a chilling justification. The psychological scars left on everyone involved are immense.
Absolutely. It's a stark reminder of the complexities of the human mind and the shadows that can emerge from a shared madness. Eloise, thank you so much for shedding light on this chilling story today. And to our listeners, thank you for joining us on the Twins' Dark Art, A Shared Madness. We hope this discussion has given you much to